So lately, Sony have released another disaster piece in the way of a movie about Venom, and it is every bit as shit as you're expecting it to be. At least 3 out of the 4 people who help me with these videos have seen it, and I would ask one of them to review it, but that would mean reliving it, so you're never going to see a review on this channel. Quick spoiler of said film. There's nothing to talk about. It's absolute crap. Avoid it if you can help it. But it got me to thinking. As there's a large amount of Marvel movies out there, and all the good ones, by and large, are in the cinematic universe. Has anyone much missed out as far as the cinematic universe is concerned, from a Hollywood side of things? And apart from their competitors, those that haven't actually just been bought by Disney, I've really been scratching my head coming up with anyone who loses by this. And, I know a lot of people are trying to point to reasons why what's going on is bad. I know various other channels, who I won't mention here, are desperately trying to find reasons why, as each film comes out, it's another example of lazy writing and whatever else, but they're just essentially reaching. The best I can come up with really is Annette Bening, and it's a stretch and a half. Basically, the reason I'm pointing to Annette Bening is that of late there's been a bit of early DC movie, current Marvel Cinematic Universe cross-pollination, with people like Michael Keaton having played Batman, ending up in the Marvel Cinematic Universe as Vulture, and now we've seen Michelle Pfeiffer turn up in Ant-Man and the Wasp, and she of course appeared alongside Michael in Batman Returns, and she appeared in that film in a part that was actually slated for Annette Bening, only that Annette got pregnant and thus missed out, or at least that is the most likely reason. So, it's possible that had Annette got the part, she might have ended up in Ant-Man versus the Wasp, but then she might have also ended up in that ghastly film with Zac Efron, New Year's Eve. Really, I can't actually genuinely say I can think of a problem with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, by and large. There's a couple of not so great films in the mix, but, it's pretty much good beginning to end thus far. The worst stuff that's coming out of Marvel at this point in time is all from Sony. There's been some shit from Fox, but I'm struggling to think the last time I actually enjoyed a Sony produced movie that wasn't co-produced by Disney. And as far as the Disney stuff is concerned, the only other actor I can think of that would probably right now be at home with a Walt Disney voodoo doll would probably be Billy D. Williams, since the Star Wars films have come back, and for some reason his character of Lando Calrissian, whilst appearing in a film, well, let's face it, hasn't appeared with the name Billy D. Williams anywhere near it. We've seen the character in Solo, a regrettable prequel, but we haven't actually seen anywhere talk of Lando popping up in the sequel movies. So unless there is a little in-between movie due between episode 6 and 7 called Lando, What the Fuck Happened to Billy D. Williams, I think he's been overlooked, and it's kind of a pity, because I did like his character in Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. I'd love to see him in the last one, although I don't really think it's going to happen. And he's yet one more of those actors from the old days of DC, so who knows? Maybe there's something else to be heard from Billy D. Wilson, and I was about to actually try the sentence, there might be more from Annette Bening, but there's only so much bullshit I can master in one video. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comment section, like or share, and please look after yourselves, and avoid all the DC stuff at the moment. Let's face it, it's been pretty bleak since Batman v Superman, the dawn of just don't watch that shit.